for a newer variant, low key. There we go. I fixed it. Nice. Excellent work, me. Now I gotta stabilize the stream. Is not that hard. Good, good, good. Excellent. Now we are getting back to schedule. Fortunately, that took way too long to anticipate it, so we're just gonna start streaming right away. Uh, yeah, I gotta find that. Not a problem. I just gotta spread the word. All right. Get this rolling, shall we? Good morning, Angel. Good morning, Dan. What up, Analog? Hope y'all ready. Sony Lost Belts Inc. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sony's been doing some next level shit for sure. Sony kind of wild in here. Sony's buying up whatchamacallit, cutting up for freaking Aprilia. Dude, Sony is like doing everything it can to try to like they're gonna try to buy something to try to produce something without doing anything, which is crazy. It's wild, dude. It's wild and very unbelievable. We never knew we lived in a prune timeline all along. Oh, dude, I believe it. All right. Yeah, I don't know why they're bound to buy so much Kutega. It's crazy. So here we go. I actually have not started the event at all because I was too busy and was minor depressed. So here we go, chat. Prologue. Kickoff. Is it too loud? How's the volume for you guys? It's already over? Yeah, I know. The event's technically over, but you know how it be. Hey, where am I? Hold up. Is that me? Hello? Oh, that's too small, bro. There you go. That took fun. I was just like, where was this? All right, I'm here. Sorry. I thought I was here for the longest time, but I was not. All right, here we go. Mission 3 days ago. It says Miss Princess, or AKA Osakabe Hime, right? Miss Hime. I think forcing somebody to play a hard game is no good, you know. It says, yeah, dragging people to the mud of dragging people to the mud of obsessing over things. The way you do it, even otakus and ghosts can feel annoyed if you do it the wrong way, you know. Yes. A gamer's path sometimes may be quite like the path of the mage. However, we shouldn't cause any trouble to create annoyances of sort. Don't worry. I think we can push teacher here, aka Van Gogh. Don't worry. I bet we can she's the type of person who would understand us if we have a conversation with her. I know she'll be part of us in no time. So, with that being said, this will be my 13th presentation of me showing you a super new combo type fighting game that has super amazing graphics and animation. Miss Osakabe Hime? See? Look at this. It says, yeah, look at this amazing silky soup capturing style of beautiful smooth skin. It says, yeah, I'm busting out 144 I'm busting out 144 FPS power for no purpose to show you this amazing fidelity.
I'm queen of the castle. I'm queen of the castle.
Nora!
Thanks for the follow. I suppose you're right about this anime of sorts, because its indication and textural expression is very intriguing. The spinning and those arts, wow, it's like a canvas being created. And yeah, cheaper beetle. Oh, by utilizing a new macro system called cheaper beat system, you can even use pro moves by even an amateur level style by macro usage instead of a simple-handed combat commands. So essentially, this is like a Super Street Fighter 6. If you don't know, Super Street Fighter 6 added a macro combo where you only need to do a macro combo in order to activate its combo status. Unlike back in the day where you had to do a specific moveset command, right? That's kind of what Osaka Behemoth is talking about, where you don't have to do all these like tiny maneuvers anymore. Because there is a macro set for it. I think in Street Fighter 6 you do less damage if you are on the macro set, but it allows newer people to enjoy like a pro move and whatnot. And that's kind of the reference there. And I think Melty Blood has them as well. I do enjoy combat stuff. I love battles. When I was in my area, I used to enjoy witnessing bulls fight along. And with that, there's so many more stories and story mode that had so much compression of amazing passion, infinite wealth, and different styles of attribute. By just doing solo story mode, you'll guarantee to be nostalgically guaranteed to have you crying in no time. Story sounds great. I love stories. Pages flipping through to feel passionate. The smell of paper and ink together and it seems we got no pulse on Teacher Vanguard today either, huh? I bet you're an analog type, aren't you, Miss Vanguard? Simultaneously, you're the side of enjoy watching than actually playing along, right? Perhaps, Miss Osaka Behime, I sincerely appreciate your passionate gestures, but Van Gogh might not have any affinities with video game. There's no way! I can guarantee you have some sort of affinity with some sort of gaming. I promise. Don't you worry. I'll bring something that will match your style soon, okay? Next time. That's it. Why are you so passionate about recommendations? So it says recommendation up top, but it says it's the same thing. But one's written in the way of English, one's in the way of Japanese. It says the reasons why is simple, silly. As fellow servants, we should get along together and bond. That's nothing more, nothing less. And what are your real thoughts? First, I want to get closer to the god legendary artist by playing games together. It's not like that, okay? I genuinely do want to play with you. That's the truth, I swear. That's okay. Miss Osaka Behime's personality like that is I like about you. Very human-like and very friendly. And with that said, I will take my time to go night now. I have art to fix before go to sleep. I mean, I do have some things to do later. So, oh, Miss Painter, just before you go, I recommend taking this with you. All right? This is. Well, while Hime over there was trying her very best to, try-harding her very best to, make you enjoy how amazing gamings are, we on the other side, aka me, Ganesha, and Tomoe, have decided we might let you in by playing this game. It's for everybody. It's a simple game. I recommend trying it out, okay? Yes. Unfortunately, while we do enjoy Miss Osaka Behime's gaming choices, she does pick a quite unique and peculiar with a larger difficulty and skill ceilings. And so we decided that we should give you a video game that is easier for all, including both professionals and amateurs, to kind of enjoy just being who you are. And this is what we have chosen. I have played it myself, and it is a recommendation. どれも左中間のメガファブリ入ってるようなやつっすよ。常識が美とか部とかあるかもね。It says, yep. Within this game, it's got everything from museums to maybe some things that you might even like. And you can even become an artist if you would like to. You like pretty stuff? Well, you can make it on your own. There's combat if you want, so why not try it out? That does sound very intriguing. Hey! That's not fair. Don't steal my side piece here. That was my prey. Now. And I believe this is called a nice assistant, Miss Osaka Behime. That's right. We're still trying to we're still trying to seduce our painter here to be one of our degenerate club members. So, with that being said, you have a good night, okay? Hope you enjoy the game. It seems that I've borrow this on a whim, and well, now that I have it, it would be very rude if I don't at least touch or experience the recommendation they've given before I fix up and do additional paintings. I suppose I should play a little bit and return it. Action, puzzles, love theme. There is a lot of different variations that I've been recommended. I suppose. Yeah, well, I suppose if it's a romance, would there be an older person that would be a heroine that would be missing in action that has a very lucky status? Oh, it seems that there is a logo of a Mr. Shit. Can't stick some. Oh, it's a Bunyan. I can't remember Bunyan's I can't remember Bunyan's fairy tale title.
ずいぶん時間はかかってしまいましたが、お迎えに上がりました。マスター。
Got King Tut 3 days ago.
Nice! Hey, congratulations on getting King Tut. It's essentially it's a marvelous exploit, right? But it's not really marvelous exploit. It's expansion king, right? Which is technically Paul Bunyan's. And it's technically Artoria because it's supposed to be a construction king, and it's both not Buntoria. It's both Paul Bunyan and Castoria, not Castoria, Burkertoria, on the logo, saying that the king of construction logo's there. It says Artoria Craft. It seems like a game that was for heroic spirits, easier to get go. Oh, then I suppose I should start with this game. So yes, essentially she got like easy variations from Tomoe and Ganesha, while Osaka Hime gave her like a Melty Blood / like Street Fighter 6 type, right? And then while she was searching through it, she found Artoria Craft, aka a construction king. It's essentially it's Castoria Berserker with a pickaxe. Mission: one day before. Oh man, I gotta say, today's training was a bit difficult. I think I should get things ready before I go to bed. Senpai, understood. Please don't push yourself too hard before going to sleep. It's perfectly a-okay to stay a little late at night, but please keep it to a minimum. It would be, it would be very, I would be sad if it affects your health. With that said, I'll be taking my leave now. Senpai, you'll be taking a day off tomorrow, correct? Please, do take your time and enjoy your rest. Well, good night. All right, let's return to my room. What should I do tomorrow? What is that noise? Hearing strange noises somewhere. Huh? Ah! Who are you? It's me, Van Gogh. Help. Help. Mission. The way of. Mission the day of. Master! Master! An incident has occurred. Where have you gone to? Person's not in my room. Where could this person be? Yeah! There's two eyes. Besides, through the doorways, there are two eyes staring right at me. Oh my goodness. Help. Help. So, fun fact about this picture. If you are a male, your eyes are blue. If you're a female, your eyes are yellow. So there are two different types of eye picture variation. If you're a female, you would get yellow eye at the bottom. What did you just say? You were so hooked on gaming? Wow. That's definitely unexpected. Putting pro tags aside, the fact that Van Gogh is the one gets stuck playing video games to the point of, from description. It says, that's so rude. It's almost as if Goho only likes good days and full moon days. That's such an irresponsible thing to say. So the joke here, it says Guru Man days. She's spelling it out as a berserker drinking, berserker eating. So essentially a gluttonous feasting. And Furumon days is a full nude male model. But in Japanese, they both sound the same because gluttonous eating is Guruman days, and full naked male model is Furumon tease. So they're kind of like mixing it up here as a Van Gogh joke. But I won't deny or disrespect. I won't deny disrespect Miss Da Vinci, who would procure me painting items. With me groveling on my forehead to the ground, I will be non-violent. Just kidding. Another joke. Another joke of saying that since she provides provision, she would be under her supervision, respecting, right? It's a Van Gogh joke of Japanese play on words. It's gonna get wild. You better get used to it. Man, I do gotta say, today, you sure are at it again. At jokes. Wait, hold on just a minute. Did you just change your Saint Graph? You? Hey, we're really busy, you know? You're giving me quite problematics. We have to emergency scan you right away. Huh? Well, with that being aside, Protag, how about you? Are you okay? Would you like to have a shot that's really good to relieve a muscle fatigue? I got a fine syringe here. Shakes my head. Okay, then you must be fine then still. Understood. Well, back to reality. This mission we have is a minute singularity, a cleanup mess. However, I would like for you to look at the monitor here. Would you look at that? It's quite the, I suppose, an artistic scenery. I guess you can even call it a surreal realism is a better term for it, right? Apparently the coordinate is about north 37 degrees, 19 minutes, and then about 121 degrees and 57 minutes to the western area. Yep. Well, this is a real-time footage you're looking at near the America's, I forgot what it was called. It's in the haunted house. In California? Not California. It's I'm blanking out. Oh shit. I had it last time. Was it Winchester? I think it was San Jose, California, right? Yeah. It should be near the California side. This is looking outside the singularity, okay? 現代に発生した特異点だからこそ、そこの状態で特異点を外から見た状態さ。This is looking at the singularity from the outside perspective. Unfortunately, this is a singularity that occurred in the modern age, so we see it as such. It says normally you won't be able to see it like this at all, but this time especially, magically we're making it visual to make it understand what we're dealing with here. Wait. A modern singularity. A singularity that's from the modern times. Isn't that a 20-sided thing of sort? And so Protag calls, isn't that a 20-gon or isogon? I think it's called isogon. Because it has 20 sides. Yep. Well, I don't really, I don't truly understand what sort of a bend or, what sort of bend or distortion in the historical base that would make a modern times America like, it would flow right above modern day America like this. To be honest with you, we've got not the slightest of clues. And on top of that, we got another problem. It says this specific singularity, physically, it's only merely roughly about 100 meters wide of sort. But in the mass calculation, it is undefinable. It's too heavy to calculate. I don't know how and I don't know why, but some divinity is definitely at work at a high density and it's manifested there. And little by little, that even that's starting to become unstable, it seems. At this rate, with that amount of mass of singularity floating up top, no matter if you were to get rid of the singularity altogether. Even if you were to get rid of the singularity altogether, to an extent, a certain amount of mass will still reside in reality. Well, to get down to the, to cut down to the chase, what I'm saying is, if we were to normally eradicate or fix the singularity, I'm saying that the possibility of its husk of the singularity dropping down to the bleached earth would be quite a tremendous permanent damage to the sphere. Especially the fact that we don't even know the remnant, how much it would weigh, even if it's hollowed husk. That scares me the most. Even though technically, calculation-wise, this is considered as a minute singularity. But you don't want to chance things like this if that were to physically, drop down into the bleached earth and cause an impact, you know? So, with that being said, this mission is not going to be just retrieve the Holy Grail, you see. We need to figure out how the singularity occurred. We need to research it, evaluate it, and try to find ways to dissect it or dismantle it. Well, most of the job and the calculations will be done in here in the command room. But all you gotta do is just be yourself out there in the combat zone and do your best as always, okay? So, let's talk about the briefings of who is coming along with you. From the looks of it, it seems there's only one servant that can technically race shift with you, and some odd reason. It's a very peculiar and difficult singularities. Seems that a lot of heroic spirits, definitely a lot of them in count, seems like are not permitted in there due to bad affinities and something, I suppose. I don't know 100%. It says 相性がいい wait 割と多数が相性の悪さゆえ入れそうにない so yeah, bad affinity, so they can't get in. However, there's no specific heroic spirits that have really good affinities with their Saint Graph is the current situation, but it can't be helped. This is the candidate list for your member group, and that's... It says, I believe that's Nightingale, aka in Japanese, Van Gogh says that's unnecessary. Because it's they're supposed to get say that's unnecessary, but said it in Japanese. That's Nightingale, yes. Because Van Gogh is here. Yes. Van Gogh Minor at reporting for duty. Wow. Van Gogh? Did you finish the scanning process already? Of course. I'm healthy. I am healthy as always. And as you can see, I can swing around this pickaxe as freely as I can. See? Well, is that perhaps a pen that could talk? Is that the pen? Is that the paintbrush that technically talks to itself changed to a pickaxe? Yes. Well, my Zerupon Zeruf portrait of Hadoraha Anmen Mesta. So it's essentially the self-portrait of it's the self-portrait of the sunflower. This is William. Unfortunately, in this Saint Graph, he's a lot more quieter than the usual foreigner self. However, leave me alone. I will only be Yeah, I will only be a communication option when her identity is in trouble. To be perfectly honest, it would be best if there is no trouble, so I don't have to talk too much. Mo ちろん僕としては普通に書かなければを象徴するがね、たまには命をかけて鉄鋼に戻るのもいい経験だろう。I says, of course, I would always constantly push the concept of drawing every single minute. However, perhaps putting my life on the line, dive deep into the circumstances would be a good experience for the both of us. ただマイナーな気楽な商売だと思わないことだ。もろんマイナーでもない。なんちって。So it says, however, don't think of me as a merchant of a miner, right? AKA miner, like, mining for ore. It says, however, at the same time, I don't lack anything. Meaning that they're putting they're saying that I don't lack minor things because I'm a miner, right? Double meaning joke. Haha, Van Gogh. Just kidding. Does. All right. Now everything makes so much more sense. Well, with that being said, though, Van Gogh, you probably have the observation report and the new observation report on your new Saint Graph, right? Yes. This is the teleport. The report. Okay. Your life essence, your existence got stronger, which is good. And your I guess your overall capability of drawing went down a little bit, but you have a specific ability called Crash and Craft. It's pretty high and... Wait. I just got an observation report from the Shiba's new reading with your new Saint Graph. Wow! Seems like you're a perfect match for this singularity. Due to a wonderful game of Artoria Craft, the hard works and efforts and story, Goho has seen happiness, and that's now the me projected. This Saint Graph represents the gaming and the hard work that I've been through, a minor style. A uemo ni versare. Uemo versare when it comes to dismantling missions. Jumping on a freighter ship at convenience. Or should we look at this as a convenient ship to cross upon? Or should we look at this as cautionary tales to not rush? What do you want to do, Protag? It says, as long as Van Gogh is on her high spirits, I think that's best. And it says, since we played games together, I think I can rely on her. Oh, now you've said it. It says, I suppose a game that was concrafted by the pharaohs. I do sincerely wish that it is as worth as simulating, I suppose. Well, with that said, you're going to be our front line, Van Gogh. in the name and honor of all the artistic heroic spirits. I hope you can do this duty proud. See Senora, you can see Senora. AKA, Vanguard said, see Senora, understood, you can trust me. But in Japan, she said, understood, but the translation up top says, see Senora. And then she says, watashi wo shinyo watashi wo shinyora. AKA, see Senora. It's a double entendre Van Gogh joke that's going to be hitting. You better get used to it. Just kidding. I'll be preparing right away. Well, you seem to be like that, Protect, but do be careful, okay? I'm pretty sure a miner, ore miner that's on high spirit is a good thing to have on your side. But sometimes having a maestro, right? Maestro, aka a facade, right? Like a big puffed up chest like that can sometimes lead to dangerous things. I'm gonna do it. やらいでか。出前の前にタムビをいっぱいいただなければね。I says I'm gonna do it. I will pull it off. Before I go, I should have a lot of EXP seeds, so I'll be all prepped and ready. I'm sorry. Golf was not paying attention. What was in front of me and I bumped into you. It's Asterios-chan. I never really interacted with him. You? This mission? Yes, I am. I cannot go. Bad affinity. Well, is he perhaps, agitated by it? Is it a bad thing to be happy? Should I not be so happy about it? I don't know what to do. I suppose I should act like an ore miner and break through this awkward atmosphere and I give you... Take. Huh? What's this? Me cannot say. Protect. Yes. Protect anything. Looks like this, but good. You will be fine. Good luck. Yes, I'll do my best. So, Van Gogh pocketed the red string that Asterion got from Theseus. Because remember, Theseus gave the red string to Asterion, and the whole point was that to so they won't get lost in the labyrinth. So it's kind of a nice little entendre there already, right? Is that the Ariana's thread? Is it Ariana's? It's technically Theseus's. It's a red thread of guidance. I don't know who really made it. I can't remember who it actually made it. But yeah, the goal is that the red thread was given to Asterius. Yeah, the prayer of Ari Adone. Is it like yeah, Ariadone, yeah, is it this talk about Ariane thing? If because Van Gogh is lost, it's a protective charm, perhaps? I suppose when it comes to Saintcraft level, I am lost and I don't know what's going on. This is not good. This is not good. Yeah, if I were to get lost in excavation, Master will be in trouble. I'll do my best. Just watch over me, okay, Theo and Asterius Chan? She's so hyped up. She hyped up. It's Artoria, Mysterious Hive Crafters, the Star Miner, and the Sun Wing. It's the red string that helps Asterion slash Thesis. It is interesting that they just do give you 5 stars straight up because you're supposed to feed that to Van Gogh right away.
そんなわけで護衛を拝命しました。このマイナーのゴッホと謎の得意点を遊び尽くし、じゃない、掘り尽くしましょうね。
She's crazy. I love her. I enjoy her. All right, it's mining time. Get ready. Yeah, this is the place where you where you definitely get intimidated. She's obviously hungry. Yes. Well, she's technically not hungry. Not yet, at least. Because we haven't got to that part just yet. But she sure is excited.
成長の喜び。
It says happiness of scaling.
そろそろクエストに。
Dude, thank God for Universal Q to be on November's ticket list. Holy shit, dude. I gotta say. The problem is... Boom, boom. And we're gonna level her up 1,000 right away just because we know what, you know, if you don't know what we're dealing with, we're gonna have to fight right away, so. You gotta prep her up as much as you can. Technically, you should level up your attack ups and HP ups before you max level, but I don't care. All right. Here we go. Chapter 1. Force entry. There's a lot of arrows. I heard it was short arrows, so thank God. At least in Eastgate, Van Gogh, Minecraft, Imagine Dark Soul or something else. Imagine Armored Core. That'd been wild. Technically, Armored Core reference is in here as well as the Noble Phantasm. It seems that we've arrived, right? Wow, it's so pitch dark in here. Well, I'll be using these ashes and this stick to create a torch. Crafting. Essentially coal, right? Essentially coal at hand and torch to make a whatchamacallit? Yeah, so she essentially had a coal. Sorry, I said ash. It's coal plus stick equals torch, right? Master, are you okay? How did you bust out a torch? I suppose light is the basic of everything. Yes. I agree. Remember, it takes us back when we were playing Artoria Craft, aka game. We suddenly fell down to the basement area. We immediately created a torch out of panic, and we were just in time. If we weren't, we almost would have taken out by the underground mummies. I have also brought a minimum equipment and materials to get through this bonanza. At least, if you need something, do let me know. As you can see, I'm quite useful. I'll be helping this job with full efforts. Yes, yes. Guts. おっと、ジョークのはずを忘れないようにメモしておきましょう。メモ。Guts. Oh, there are joke ideas that came up to me. I want to use them for later, so I will be memoing them down. Writing on the notepad. I totally forgot about the current situation. Let us turn on the communication with Karudea, Master. Hey, Protag, you guys all right? That's good. It seems the communication is fine so far. Now, if you guys can give us the status report, it'd be greatly appreciated. Unfortunately, besides your vitals, we can't observe anything or see anything inside of wherever you guys are. Is it too dark for visuals? Understood. Please wait. I want to utilize this torch here and use steel and create a craft a lantern and... As you can see, now the outer interior of the singularity can now see more clearly. Oh, this place is very, Eastern? Western. It's Western type of construction being made. It's not very Francais. Is it perhaps England type? For some odd reason, this place feels nostalgic. I feel like this creation was during Van Gogh's era, or perhaps 100 years backwards or forwards. How? That's not what I should be commentating on. There's some sort of sequences at hand, as you can see. This room setup. It has no beauty whatsoever. A constant, unequally amount of doors and unsymmetrically mated setups, and simultaneously an endless look of a hallway of sort and a long way downstairs and upstairs. It's so, very difficult. I feel like I'm going insane. This must be a singularity that kills artistic characters and servants. How dare you, Da Vinci, you vile fiend. Oh, Hamani Sare. おかしされそう。彼は芸術を殺す得意点。己ダヴィンチ。けど、 O saware sare. Oh, universare. Yeah. So the joke here is it says go back to the seas. But at the same time, the joke also relies at a Da Vinci says it in her voice lines. I can't remember whenever she noble phantasm in her bigger caster style. It says currently we're in a very interestingly constructed Western inn. I think currently Van Gogh is agitated. Yep. Thanks for the accurate description. Da Vinci's got jokes. Yes. Da Vinci got jokey. Thanks for the explanation there to the details. I see. Now I get it. I knew it. I'm sorry to butt in, Miss Da Vinci. Have you found out exactly what's happening to the singularity? The way you're saying it? Well, I guess I got the gist of it. I kind of wanted you guys to have a VIP view for it, first and foremost, before I start talking about it. So, fun fact. The current location you two are in... demons. Ogres? Bastard that's full of talent. Vici, Da Vinci, Vinci. No, that'd be very disrespectful if we use the names to insult. I should move on. Hey, before I start explaining, yeah, can you get that maestro, aka, can you get that guy, aka Van Gogh, the person that's lost in her sauce right now? Can you bring her back to reality, please? Is there a meaning to is there a meaning to get a laugh by hurting somebody? Is every laughter just a light laugh, a soft gesture of a ha-ha? What does that mean? And if that's the case, humans, people are hearts, and hearts are sins, and sins are... Oh, no, I have to be more calm. I have to be more, yeah, cool. I have to be more calm, and I have to be more collected, Goth. You must understand, in this Saint graph, Goho knows her boundaries and knows her well. And if anything, frustrations, anger, you'll just smack it down to the singularity. It'll be all shattered down to the earth, and everything should be funny, lighthearted jokes for all laughters. And I got it! Master, please do listen. I've just gotten a very fresh Van Gogh joke on the way. Goho saiko, goho saiko. 素材集めば楽しいぞ. So it says Van Gogh Farm, but the tundra, the double entendre here is Van Gogh is awesome. Van Gogh is awesome. It's fun to farm materials, but cycle and cycle is cycle means picking, right? Essentially mining. That's why Van Gogh did the mining animation motion. So she's rhyming mining and her being awesome. Goho saiko, hikari o motomete zenshin da. And then right here, she's still saying the word awesome, but this time she's rhyming it with farming the light. Essentially, she's essentially gonna dig through the ground or base or location to get a better lighting, or to create a light source, or try to get to a light source, and says moving forward, trying to seek a light source. And then we got one more time, Goho saiko, goho saiko, go gyan kondo wa nigasanai. And then this one rhymes awesome with stable mind. Yeah, Goho is awesome. Goho is awesome. Rhymes it with stable mind. Van Gogh stable-minded. Van Gogh single-minded. Golgan, you're not getting away next time. And if you don't know Golgan, he's the asshat that ripped off Van Gogh, if I remember correctly. Goho saiko, Goho saiko. Tsuruhashi, yeah, Tsuruhashi, Yorutarubi, Jiko sarete. So this one she's rhyming awesome with awesome, right? Because that's the whole joke. It's the joke that the same words, different meanings, all comes down to this. It's saying Van Gogh is awesome, Van Gogh is awesome. Every time she's every time she's on her back, she is self-asserting herself to be awesome. 草くだけに大傑作なんちゃって It says, yeah, digging a hole to dig a big hole, essentially as the joke. Just kidding. Oh my god. What's going on? I don't know. Van Gogh joke has created the venue to explode. And Van Gogh, I think Van Gogh cringed. Are you kidding me? No. Even at a physical level, that's not... Excuse me. Unfortunately, due to the explosion's noise, enemy readings have detected and are on your location ASAP. It seems that the time for work has arrived. Bring it on. I'll take them all on, and no problem, Jose. Just kidding. Essentially, they'll probably translate that "No way, Jose," with a hose at play. What? Oh my god, there's so many ghosts. Ah! A horde load of spirits. Miss Van Gogh, please do stay calm. As much as you can, please eradicate them one by one. Yeah, Van Gogh low-key just shattering things. I forgot what I need to bring. She's quick, right? Get a guts? Yo, that would be pretty funny. Yeah, there's a lot of play on words in this event, which is really cool as a Japanese person translating it. But I'm just really wondering how they're going to translate all this to English speakers to understand Van Gogh jokes, right? So because she's confused and she's startled, she can't use skills nor noble phantasm. So, and by the way, we have to beat 999 of them. BT dubs.
演じって前方よし中よし演じって前左右よし先行しますほっほブレイカー発見採掘出荷採掘採掘採掘
Damn. And then yes. That's right, safety first. Gotta dig safety first, baby. これは厳しいのではでしゅいや、まだ頑張れる。Yeah, so it essentially says this is a bit difficult. Should I ask for a quote unquote command seal? No, I can still keep going.
前方よし 仲良し。エンジェッティ前方よし。先行します。ふふふ。ゴッホトロッコ発射。ボーン。採掘採掘採掘。安全よし。
She's a menace, Chad. She's a menace. 994.
ご飯がうまい。
For instance, Van Gogh just got a protection somewhere. So somebody called out to him and says, may you have my protection, do what must be done. Of course, we're going to get a quick up. She's got the construction ready to go, and now she's got a noble phantasm.
総員大変願います。
It says, everybody get out the way.
左右よし。前方よし。 インスピレーション湧いた。星空よし。街並みよし。ゴッホドリラー全速全開。巻き込まれても知りませんよ。この夜のカフェテラスに。
It's pretty cool. The animation MP is really nice. And we destroyed 900 plus enemies.
やりすぎたでしょうか。
And Van Gogh's like, did I do too much? So fun fact, you see right there, chat, below the 3 turns, we now have a new field effect. It's called City Field Effect. It's big. Big City Field Effect. That will not go away if Van Gogh dies, which is big. Is that Metal Gear from Kojima? That's right. It's an MP that surpassed Metal Gear. It's big city? Is that what it's considered as? Senpai, Miss Van Gogh, are you two okay? Yeah, I thought these spirits are gonna drink me alive. I thought I was done for. I'm really glad nothing bad has happened to you. However, the sheer fact that there's a noble phantasm to clean up that many servants right away is... well, it just seems that Van Gogh's noble phantasm has deconstructed a said part of a location and crashed it down to a level which brought all the enemies along with it, I think. Is this okay? I hope I didn't create a unstable circumstances for the singularity to crumble into pieces. From the looks of it so far, your effects is unknown. But to be honest, it's better than getting terminated by those ghosts, see? But, my goodness, the sheer amount of relentless ghosts this place must be. Huh? What? Must be? What must you be must be? Goho does not know must be. Just kidding. So essentially, Van Gogh says must be. I don't know what you're so sure about. Van Gogh has no clue, right? But Van Gogh joked it around as a must be was a must be, and then she must not know that must be. Just kidding. So every time she jokes, she explodes, causing the ghosts. What's going on? Once more again, from all corridors, multiple enemy detections detected. Once again, chat. Van Gogh. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Gogh joke kills. Remember that. But we love her. It says, take this potato powers. Oh, I have not enough skill to use this ability. Tempo Yosh?
夜空の星惑いの街。人の夢さえかたどる力。これがゴッホのクラッシュ&クラフト。合併テラスペイナット。
Yeah, the reason why we keep winning is because she keeps destroying the fucking place. Like, she essentially terraforming this singularity as we speak, and everybody just gets crushed by like debris and pieces and floor collapsing and all that crap from upper levels and lower levels. That's why we can kill like 900 plus ghosts, because Van Gogh is just like all over the place, that it's just destroying things around it. It seems that we were able to push through. By the way, during this fight, Van Gogh ate potatoes. She had potato supply in her backpack. Master, what is the situation here so far? Currently, Van Gogh jokes are calling enemy reinforcements. It's a special singularity that you can't laugh. You laugh, you lose. A singularity, yeah, it's a special singularity that you laugh, you lose type of deal. Well, situation evidence definitely circumstance that for sure, but its meaning is quite unknown. It's weird. For some odd reason, we now have a mystery that every time Van Gogh says something, it will create an explosion, which will call enemy reinforcements. If that's the case, I think we're in big trouble. Yeah, from the report that I've got, from the report that I've gotten from Van Gogh and the quick research that we've done, quick autopsy reading, that's the reading. Quick autopsy reading of her, we got. It says that she, as a miner, as an ore miner, she has a joking skill, and she uses that far more often. And because she has a joking skill as of her passive, conversating with her, yeah, 常にジョークを連発して対話に混乱を出すものだ. So yeah, essentially Da Vinci is saying that due to the fact that she has a joking skill, she has an enchantment, right, called Joker. Essentially, JK skill, joke. Meaning that she has to constantly add jokes to her conversation within the conversation, or else it'll be very difficult to talk to her whatsoever. It's almost as the same enchantment level of madness enchantment that it has on the berserkers. So this, yeah, her current self, she has no ill intent, but she can't consciously, yeah, she cannot consciously suppress her jokes from coming out of her mouth. Is that why Miss Van Gogh's joke is 10 times more rapid than her usual self? It says, yeah, Van Gogh, you can do this. Suppress your urges. And then, or you can hit her with the little bit of like a prophecy there, and says, silent is golden as well, you know, Van Gogh. So it's essentially saying that if you be quiet, it's also part of the gag as well, Van Gogh. I can suppress it. I suppress it, I tell you. I'm sick and tired of self-destructing. You see, just sick and tired. Self-destruction to it's Chinkyu, which means to self-destruction. Thank you to self-destructing. Thank you. Chinkyu means self-destruct in a different way in Japanese, and saying thank you, right? Chinkyu, thank you. So she slipped it, right? Oops. And there's the explosion. She just cannot close her mouth. That's pretty much on the level we're on. It says I gotta use Noble Phantasm. Oh no, she's getting hungry. She can't use her Noble Phantasm. Empoyosh! By the way, she's got a bag of potatoes there. Anzing. Mash is saying, Van Gogh, you got this. Oh no! Not good, chat. She feels dizzy. It says, thank you so much for waiting. Please get down. It says, now retreat. Now's the chance. Who is this mysterious helper? I wonder. At this rate, I think we went far enough. It says no matter how far we run, we don't get hit with a dead end. What's going on here? And besides, what was that voice just now? Unu, I presides here, sirs. A spooky ghost with big face! Excuse me for that. I didn't mean to scare you. Haru, aka Face, essentially, yeah, step aside. A Egyptian heroic spirit? A Japanese heroic spirit? Yes, as you have observed. I came from the far lands of the Niles, far, far and beyond. May thy name be unnamed, that has come to rescue thee. However, I, aka Unu, were to properly wish to request a contract with the living, it is only natural and respectful to given a true name reveal. Correct, is it not? Thy name is many meanings. Kaneketo tuto mesu uto nefuru heru he pu segereku tawi uchesukau stehe tebe ne cheru uru nebukerubu neru keperu la totu ankeru anku amen. Essentially, by the way, all that name is an official name for Tut. If you look it up, pharaohs will always have 5 names. Those are my proper name. However, they are so long. It's easier to just call me shit. Yes, please do call me shit or turd. I think they'll censor shit and just they'll translate it as turd because it means the same thing. Essentially, tut is saying all those 5 names are so long and obnoxious. Just call me turd. Wait, no. All those are royal tituary, aka 5 large titles befitted of a important person. The sheer fact to call yourself nameless is crazy. With all that, Protag, you do understand that this character here is a very famous character, a heroic being nonetheless. Nay. Please do understand, my name does not reside, nor is useful during the road of afterlife. You see. However, for some odd reason, I understand. If I were to name myself like this, you would perhaps know who I truly am. Tuto anku amen. Stakamen. Stankamen. Yes. If that name rings nostalgic to thy ear, please call me so. So Stankamen. It's a famous mummy. It is. It's very intriguing. Yeah, Stankamen is very interesting. Huh? Stankamen? You're that famous, sir? Yep. KV62, aka Stankamen's royal grave, dig site and findings. It's definitely an archaeological findings of the biggest caliber in the 20th century. Stankamen, I believe the person was roughly around the 1400 BC, correct? I believe it was during the ancient Egypt's new pharaoh age after after said stage. Person was elected very young, but unfortunately passed away before he could lived his 20s. It says that he was known to be not only a political person, but also religious and a very strong warrior. But unfortunately, during those eras, resources were very poor. And resources were very poor, and materials and archaeological records were very minimal as well. So the accomplishments and other evidence of sort is very unknown. This pharaoh specifically in particular, as well as others, he is a pharaoh with many mysteries. And with that, well, during the 20th century first half, yes, you have opened my grave, correct? Please do not worry about me. I am of the afterlife being. In the end, my death is talked about it in the long past tense. Sorry. Please forgive us for doing what we did, and I will continue the explanation. For some odd reason, the pharaoh that we're in presence of, the person's pharaoh's grave was unfortunately almost as if most of it was already ransacked, or thieves have taken and ravaged it already, and grave robbers perhaps taken many things, but ツタンカーメンの王のお墓は奇跡的に、so yeah, essentially, Mash specifically saying that grave robbers, when it comes to the pharaoh's grave, unfortunately, it's been grave robbered many times and many, you know, in a major things, so a lot of things gets damaged and stolen. However, King Tut's grave was miraculously avoided from thieves' interception. And due to that, the golden, due to the fact that the golden sarcophagus, when opened, we saw practically everything from living things to fancy items and other large amount of quantities of equipments and items found within the vault. And because of this, King Tutankhamun, aka the King Tut, whose name was barely known around the world, reverberated due to this archaeological findings. It says the treasure of the ancient times, or the romance of the old ancient Egypt personified, is a couple of the titles from the researchers, and a lot of people are in love with the King Tut due to his due to the historical findings of his sarcophagus. It's ツタンカーマン王の歴史ミステリーに思わず群法的なマシキリアイトですが、ともかく今は非常事態。It says, I would love to learn about the mysteries and histories of King Tut, Mashkura Light, anticipating with amazing stories. However, currently we're in an irregular situation, and Sire Tut, King Tut, is there any possibility for us to do a temporal contract to get in this situation? I suppose in this minute singularity, I was called upon by the minute holy grail. Yes, I am called a rogue. From observation, you must be mage, correct? I am a mage. Hello, we came from Karadea. Very interesting organization you have there. I see. Organization for Preservation of Humanity. You would hide from actual human beings, and you would save the eras and the world. From your existence and your job description wise, you must not be an ordinary person. Oh, speaking of, before we do our temporal contract, I have a question. Is the person next to you, heroic spirit being that's on the ground dying, is she okay? What? Van Gogh? I totally forgot about her. I'm so hungry. Yes, I believe Miss Van Gogh is one of the few heroic spirit. I believe Miss Van Gogh is one of the many heroic beings that knows the importance of food consumption. However, isn't it very peculiar that you're out of commission due to hunger? Huh? Hey, I was wondering how you were able to pull off 2 noble phantasm worth of energy back to back, but I found the reason. The mystery is now solved. For some odd reason, her Saint Graph has inscribed an enchantment of sort, something that states an additional meaning of the concept of self cannibalism. The concept of cannibalism for fuck, what is it called? It's when you burn the fat. When you burn the fat to create energy. I don't know the English term of that. But essentially you are starving yourself for power, essentially. There's an English term, scientific term for it. But yeah, it's essentially the concept of cannibalism in a way. What is that? What's gonna happen to me? Well, in exchange for a large amount of magical energy being provided on the go constantly, you'll constantly shred your own Saint Graph and you'll be hungry practically in an instant. And in the end, if you don't replenish yourself, you'll even start eating yourself. Is that your attack status? No, maybe it's the property of the singularity that's doing this to you. But right now, we just can't sit and observe. You're in danger. You need to consume food immediately, Van Gogh. If not, you're gonna starve yourself to death. She's right. Van Gogh was useless. She was a hindrance. Called upon all the enemies, and now starving herself to disappear. Well, I've eaten myself. Please forgive me. I've hungry. Just kidding. Oh! Tut! Oh my god! King Tut just exploded. Oh no, this is not good at all. This is bad. The enemies are flooding through again. Yeah, so if you guys remember the trailer, before I finish after I finish chapter 1, I'll show you the trailer. You do see King Tut explode. It says, excuse me, I have this. Deboyosh?
虚数美術着工夜空の星惑いの街人の夢さえかたどる力これがゴッホのクラッシュ&クラフト合併テラスフェイナットこれが最高効率にて
We did it! Yippee! So if you don't know, chat, low-key, Van Gogh might get 120. Just because. Did we win? Well, it seems that you've provided me with something delicious. Thank you. いいえ、うぬも迷惑のくたびもなりませぬ。お強い見まし、皆をいただけますか? It says, no, no. I do sincerely apologize for my, boldness as well. You must be a strong lady. May I have your name, please? Name is Van Gogh. I'm a patchwork heroic spirit. Patched up with the nymph of the Greeks and the famous painter from a later era. Currently, I'm a miner and a gamer. Quite complex and complicated, I see. What did you feed Van Gogh just now? What did you bust out in the large sack, burlap sack of yours? Yes. Unu no nuno yori gohan wo dashimashita. Ainiku chisa na 地にゆえ、先ほど蓄えはありませんが、食料があれば返還も可能にございまする。ご本殿の必要なら仮契約のうち命令させてくださいませ。So essentially, Tut is saying that yes, utilizing my circumstances, I've provided with food. Unfortunately, it is a tiny amount of food supplies. Unfortunately, I too do not have a lot in stocks. However, if there's any food materials, then I can transform them and change them as to the food as necessary. If Miss Van Gogh requires it during the temporal contract, do order me and I will provide. ごくり、それならもっとハイペースで肉体料理をできるかもですね。It says, gulp. At this pace, due to this unforeseen circumstances, I can now work at a higher pace and working load? Okay. Before we go on any further, I want to get the reasoning that why does this pharaoh explode when Van Gogh joke gets applied? What's going on here? Well, it's a bit embarrassing for thee to admit, but unfortunately, I've been so worked up on being super serious. The fact that, the word plays and the silliness that Miss Van Gogh provides, I listened to it was quite refreshing, and so I start laughing. And because I laugh, I explode. It says, it seems that Van Gogh, it seems that jokes, is his jokes are his weakness. Van Gogh, you've got yourself a fan. スルーに慣れすぎて大勢でドギマギ。It says, oh no, what should I do? This surreal experience I'm not very comfortable with. It says, but this is no laughing jokes, you know. Lord, King Tut, from the looks of quick observation, your magical control and your stabilization is way unstable than its normal vitality. It says just a little bit of difference of your Saint Graph, a budge or a distortion, a magic would leak out. It says it's not as big as it's not as big as explosive. It's not as big as an effort that may cause you, but in this place it causes a great explosion. It says it's exactly as you said, Miss. Unfortunately, the Saint Graph is not stabilized as an archer. I, as an archer class, is not a fully stable character being, it seems. However, I've already detected that and researched it and figured out a counter. I believe in Karudea's mathematical format. Is this formula or schematic correct design to stabilize this as such? Naるほど。ワンゴッフ側のスキル保全とツタンカーメン王の変惑制御の技術を営業するんだね。これなら爆発のリスクを今10分の1以下に抑えられる。加えてベンゴフの安定要素も一理計算すれば、ギリ安全提供かな。ざっと。So essentially it's saying that so you've connected yourself of Van Gogh, so you would yeah, so it's essentially he binded himself. So yeah, he essentially binded himself with the skill with Tutankhamun's technique. So it's essentially he weaved himself so that he doesn't explode as much. His Saint Graph is stable because he's kind of weaved into Van Gogh's Saint Graph to an extent. And now it's not going to be unstable to the point that if Tutankhamun Tutankhamun were to like burst out laughing or do something silly, his Saint Graph is not going to agitate and distort and then like leak out mana, because now the mana supply is going straight to Van Gogh, making Van Gogh stabilized. That's kind of the circumstances that just happened. Essentially, Tutankhamun used a battery cable and attached himself to her, which is Van Gogh, to regulate the Van Gogh's joke and the mana explosion due to high concentration required, because now the mana flows into Van Gogh, and even if Van Gogh were to make a joke, the explosion rate will be 1/10 of its capabilities. So with Van Gogh's stability on calculated, it's practically, I suppose, equates to a standard safety zone, I suppose. Understood. It says the command room will acknowledge and agree to temporarily contract with King Tutankhamun. ウヌはもとより人類戦争を望む英霊なれば手を組まぬ理由がないと存じまする。It says, yeah, there's no reason not to make a contract with, as a heroic being, to witness a humanity preservation group. It says, I may have a difficult and irregular strength of a spirit. However, my noble phantasm, Neferu Haru Imii Nechirumu, aka within the gods, a beautiful face. I'll still be able to be a capable fighter. Essentially, aka this fucking robot. Master Mage, watch thee, aka watch me, and with the contract made with us combined, witness my name. May I have your name? Yeah, now that the contract is completed, may I have your name to respect you and understand where we are. Name is Protag. Nice to meet you. Dot. It says, I give you my loyalty and thanks as many as I can. Until thy body withers, I shall become your bow and arrow, my master Protag. It says, by the way, I Besides Haru, aka the face, I still have one more noble phantasm. However, I will not be speaking to that, just a matter of fact. It says, when activating Noble Phantasm, please do understand. A nice little play on word there. Very cool. Very nice. All right, almost done with chapter 1. Finally, chat, free from party. Where should I put? I already have like everybody and their mom preset and ready to go. Whatever. We'll just do it. Whatever gets thrown at us, we will kaboom. バタバタしたけど、ようやく調査の話ができるね。まずこの場所だけど。It says, yeah, we were all over the place, but now we can concentrate on investigating further. First and foremost, this exact location. Excuse me, miss. Please do wait a moment. Spirits are still lingering. It's true. Enemy readings have detected once more. Yagu itta hito. Yeah, I'll get that. It says, who said a joke? Raise your hand. Who just exploded? Raise your hand. Nureginu desu. そりゃゴホですので、多少のぬめ気味ですが。So essentially, Van Gogh says that's not fair. I'm a Van Gogh here. So, 多少のぬめ気味ですが。So yeah, Van Gogh joked here that that's bias and rhymed it with bias and guilty. And Van Gogh specifically says that's a bit biased. Of course, I'm Van Gogh, so a little bit of here and there. Doing the joke is a natural. And then she like unintentionally joked. Oh, look at that! Chee! It says, see, a succession of non-explosion complete. From my understanding, I believe these spirits are nothing more than wanderers that roams the area. I believe if we were to go further, I believe our safety point will be near. Miss Van Gogh. What can I do for you, Mr. King? These are the rest of the food supplies I currently have. Please utilize this and defeat these enemies, and I require your assistance. Oh, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Goho kyoetsu. 思わず叫んじゃう。キョエって。So essentially rhyming with Van Gogh taxing scary, right? Scary tax. It's essentially Van Gogh is saying Van Gogh is so scary that she would scream, and then she screams, but the spelling of the scream rhymes with scared. And that's why it has the ... spells exactly the same. And then Van Gogh busts out a second joke back to back. Oh, dang, back to back block. It says, do not worry. Minor slips like that, I can still cover myself. Both of you, please prepare for a battle. It says, I now will be shoulder to shoulder, equal to equal. Please do provide me with combat strategies And due to quickness and efficiency, please do not give me a formal name for a faster strategy. Then Stan-chan. Sounds good to me. Go, Stan, let's do this. It says, thank you, my thank you, my liege. Let us begin our battle. Oh shit. Well. Low key, my goal was to one-shot him, but if there's 3 waves. If there's 3 waves, I can barely stellar. I mean, I'll kill him, but it's a one-time use. I got Stakama. No problem. I can see why all the Shotas are wanting to gotcha for this boy here. It's a girl voice in a boy's body. Oh, pff, that fucking angry face. Oh, I forgot. It's a fucking... It's a single target. I keep forgetting. He doesn't have his gut skill anyway. Yeah, I totally forgot about it. I heard Mash probably got MP5. Fun fact, she's got MP2 back to back. She actually got back to back stun common. The gods were calling their name. Nice up. Nice stun. Feels good. Oh right, I forgot I'm wearing the OG. I'm wearing the OG Jesus. What is that, level 1 BB Dubai? I haven't leveled her at all after I got her. Is she still pimping? She's still pimping? It's a wild BB. Yep. A random BB. Which, by the way, I finally got all the summer event on YouTube. Now the Cosmo Drop event is slowly being poured out. Instead of doing parts like I did with the summer event, it's all gonna be chapters. So each video is gonna cover chapters now because I made the mistake of doing parts. So you will see chapter by chapter. She's alive, that's right. She survived the onslaught. She's a level 1. She pimping. I'm really glad that it wasn't a large wave as last time, so. Hi! 安全地点はまだ先でございますが、まずは大勝利かと。It says, yes. I believe it's a little far till we get to the safety area, but let us celebrate the great victory. It says, what a terrible singularity. Is it going to constantly try to push us with numbers? Strategically, that I suppose is the right idea, though. From my standing point, I believe there's no tacticians or strategies to any of this. It's just merely a dead spirits that are very not naturally violent, wanting just excruciatingly not excruciating. A large quantity of dead spirits that are very violent are just existence in these locale. Oh goddamn, he went beep 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 beep. It says, I already have an information that I've gathered previously, Miss Da Vinci. I will send it over to you in data format through this spell. Thank you so. Oh my god, what is this amount of information? Yes. I suppose it's due to era difference. There's a lot of information that goes beyond my knowledge. I knew one day or somehow a more modern person would come about, so I wanted to gather as much as I could in order to help those people out. So I've collected quite a lot. So we will be now heading towards the safety area. If Miss Da Vinci, you could analyze the information while we are heading there, perhaps? Oh, wait. Decrypting and deciphering and figuring all this aside, we still have a problem here. We technically have a magic supply problem. You do understand that in order to make Van Gogh function, we need resources, and resources are... Please do not worry. If you were to climb up the ladder, you will find out that it has all been taken care of. Huh? What the hell? A potato farm? That's a big potato farm. Utilizing all the magical remnants that the dead spirits have left behind, I have constructed a large farming of potatoes. Therefore, unfortunately, the ceilings is a bit off, but additionally, the nurture of the potato farm is utilized automatically through magic, and it's already been done and automated. If we need additional farms, I believe Miss Van Gogh can utilize her skills to expand it even further. Is that, will this plan work all right, Miss Da Vinci? なんという至れ作りセリ。で、ダヴィンチ、これならいけるのでは? It says how resourceful and very thoughtful, Miss Da Vinci. I think we can pull this off. All right. I lost. I'll focus all my efforts on decrypting and deciphering all the information you've given me. So, you two do your very best at your pace to reach the safe point, okay? Stangohan. So, food made by Tutankhamun. We got support tool too. So get quest, get event CEs, get event CE items, continue main story, and get Van Gogh official. Minecraft crafting. Crafting, you'll get materials. Farm those materials and get what it meant.
お知らせ確認。よし。最新の情報をいっぱい食べて、今日も一日ご安全に。
Yes.
マスター殿、お疲れでは？ご飯、お茶、おやつはいかが？もちろん、神秘の素材も用意できまする。
Damn, you spoiling me, boy. Boy trying to spoil me. Giving me tea, snacks, and shit.
これもまた、ツタンカーメンの秘宝なりや。
Alright, yeah, I got the miner hat in order for me to level up Van Gogh, because I'm assuming we're gonna use a lot of Van Gogh, so might as well level your boy up as much as you can early. And being able to use second skill is already a positive thing.
マスター様のサーバントは大きな変化を遂げました。つまり、あなたの進化が進化した。ゴージョーク。
Man, she is crazy. So yeah, Shinka is like your disciple, right? So she's like your disciple is leveled up, but she rhymed it with Shinka. So your disciple leveled up, but saying the same thing. It's a Van Gogh joke, bro. And then her skill is Potato Eater, which fits the current circumstances very nicely.
まだまだ食べられそうです。そろそろクエスト。
Alright, let's finish up chapter 1, and I think I'm gonna try to finish chapter 2. Do you think I can finish chapter 2 by tomorrow? Because I want to finish chapter 2 today. Boom! Bomba. Oh god. I gotta get to here. So I need 10, 20. Oh, I gotta like super farm this. Oh, you already know it's gonna be yeah, MLB only. It will consist of... No, I'm just gonna go burr. Nah. Nah, chat, we burring. There's just no shot we're not burring. Who else can go burr? And who else can self-charge to like 100% AoE? Aware, look at your inventory. That shit's hell. True, true, true. Yeah, I haven't cleaned it up in a while. It's yeah, who else got MP? Can't remember. Melisandre? Oh, true, true. Yeah, that works. I don't think our pen skills unlocked. Yeah, I don't think our pen's unlocked. We'll live. We just need a right, whatchamacallit. We just need a right oomph. Bring out your boy Asterius? Maybe. Right now, Dan, what I'm trying to do is just going to be like 3 button press. Technically, it's going to be a 5 button press because I have to use my Mystic code. But what I'm trying to do is just burr, burr, and burr. So like... Oh, there we go. No problem.
この星が一番の心臓朽ちるムクロよりいでよ炎の息鉄の翼黄昏の空に産声のようにピープー
Yeah, my noble phantasm isn't slowed down because I want to. I don't know if she can kill. I think she can, but I don't know. I've never really tried it. Oh, gee, they're dead. They're dead. Ah, see the mysterious house dog. There you go. The fatal battle! Oh my god, fatal battle! Oh my god. I should have brought whatchamacallit. I should have brought attack ups instead of. Yeah, I should have brought an attack up instead of whatchamacallit. I forgot Melisandre's broken. I totally forgot Melisandre's got 130% charge. That's crazy. Wow, I did dicks for damage there. What the hell? What the fuck? Yo, why is this guy so fat? Why are you so thick, boy? Where's the crits? True.
期待も希望もそう叶うものではありませんね。
Not bad. Yeah, we get a lot of mats plus farming material. I believe every farm I get plus 10. Oh, I can go straight to nice oh, and I got a child's room, which is a safe zone. Nice. Right, 2 places to farm, not too shabby. I can see why people want to roll for him. What, Tutankhamun? His adult form is also pretty cool too. We finally reached the safe area. Masta. Please praise me and Masta, Da Vinci. Unfortunately, Da Vinci is too busy, swimming in her, unfortunately, Da Vinci is too busy, fighting against the sheer amount of data that's unknown to us right now. Oh, how embarrassing. Somebody else entirely picked up the phone. On her behalf, I'll be taking the lead. Well, good job for getting this far. Teacher Kome, Mr. Elamaloid. Now, if you just say Elamaloid, right? He's gonna say add the second. All right. So you say Kome. Teacher Kome. It says it seems that you are wishing to be learned education harshly through my teaching. Fine. We'll begin the discussion here. There's gonna be tests after this, remember that. Well, leaving that joke aside. The information that I'll be giving you from here on out is information dwells about the singularity. Listen well and calm down. The current singularity that you are all inside currently, currently is in the San Jose, California, and most accurate coordinates. You're right above them. You're right above that exact location. However, trying to understand this while the entire land or the globe is bleached Earth is a bit difficult, but understand where we are. Right underneath this area, I believe a construction existed called the world's largest mystery mansion, ghost mansion, to be more precise. As you can hear from the title, it was a very legendary and popular place to be. There might not be a lot of known people these days. However, let me give you an explanation so that the heroic spirit over there and to share the information, here they are. Everything all started roughly around the 19th century. A very high noble weaponry merchant died, and his wife inherited a quite tremendous amount of inheritance. Due to the wife being grief-struck over the husband's death, she asked for spiritualists or mediums for help. And the spiritualists and the mediums spoken to her that her house is cursed due to the fact that construction Due to the the house is cursed due to construction. Due to the construction under it's essentially blood-stained construction, right? The construction was unfair, yada yada yada. It's stained with blood of others and whatnot. So the house is cursed, is what the medium and spiritualist said. In order to avoid from getting cursed, you must constantly continue to renovate your houses and do not finish the construction on the house. The wife that was very superstitious took it to heart to make that happen. Until she passed away physically and permanently for over 40 years without rest, without regardless of afternoons and night, the mansion's constructions continue. Due to a very long time construction, the manners, mechanics, and schematics and circumstances of its structure became peculiar and became irregular. Due to its uncomfortability and its irregularness, a rumor attached to the mayor, the housing, that it is of a ghost spot, a scary place to be. And in the end, it's been recognized as now as the world's biggest large mystery mansion. Wow, the world's largest mystery house? So we're currently in an exact location that you've described. It is the sheer amount of large and irregular constructions and schematics, with the abundance of dead spirits hoarding around here and there. You're almost living in that specific legends of a rumor that we've heard long ago. Perhaps maybe this is a singularity of a what if, that the construction of a mystery house were permanently constructed and continue to do so. Maybe it distorted itself off from the regular humanity's walking path. Specifically, the exact location of the coordinates, the singularity is considered to be a mystery house. I don't think it's a coincidence for sure. However, from a magical perspective, there are loopholes. There are uncomfortable parts in that wise. First and foremost, the actual mystery house, the real thing, was not actually a location that ghosts gathered or a spiritual spot in the first place. It says, 魔術の調査がどれで慣れてございます。So Stuncommon asks, even though I've given you reports magically and essentially even with the result that I've given you, you still have to say that. Essentially, please explain. So yeah, it says please do explain, and then Elamaloid explains that please do understand, my lord, that modern magic is different from your magic. Compared to the magic that you use in the magic of the modern era. It says, please do understand, I'm now just a mere servant. Your respects and I appreciate the respects, but do not hesitate and continue. If that is your command. It says modern investigation wise, nothing particular really came out about to be. In actuality, Mysterious House was nothing more than a mere intriguing and rare case scenario of a locale. A permanent construction and able to flow up in the sky is impossible to occur. Of course, that is the research result of the modern times back in the day. Perhaps in the modern era, somebody could have slipped in somehow, some way, to give divinity into this housing and reconstruct it as so. I won't give up on that possibility as a goat, but I don't think Da Vinci has guesstimated and warned me that the possibility that the singularity's proof or the singularity's existence is actually the mystery house. That's why we wanted to have a non-explanation, non-observant, non-bias investigation to give our suspicions confirmed. In the end, the construct inside the locale was definitely the construct of the mystery house. Iwarete fu ni ochi hara ni ochi desu. It says, oh, I see. So it's an American, it's American haunted housing that is, that its objective is to just continuously be constructed. It says, from my perspective, they've fallen. Also, my stomach has fallen as well. However, I have a bit of a feeling that there's some playfulness at heart in these constructions. The standing glass that I see before me is enjoyable. It's very pretty after all. I believe the Mystery House had something like that as well, like you stated. Perhaps the locale is not the one we should be concerned with. I believe it's easier to say that it's a similar construct, in my opinion. I believe the information that I provided you may have more insight. So please, do observe this. ACL or Armored Core AC. What is this? Is this a child prank, perhaps? An inscription of the same writing has been notified all around the locale that we've been suspected. To be exact, around 621 location has been inscripted with an ACL, and utilizing its magical construct, it appears to have some sort of meaning and emitting its effectiveness as we speak. An etching that does not exist in the actual mystery house. I wonder what it means. Unfortunately, I'm not all knowing when it comes to magics and spells and incantations and fundamentals. I have no within my knowledge, I have no capability of curse or techniques of such in my thought process currently. But to be blunt with you, just inscribing such curse on the mirror wall with that light etching, I sincerely do not believe that its effectiveness will be activated, is what I would like to believe. It seems to be more servant related than anything, I suppose. If we had a high class or intellectual caster, specifically a caster class, were to accompany you all, there might be some people that are capable to ignore the magical rule and do as they please, or even give us some descriptive insight on what this really is. To be perfectly honest, this ACL currently has a law of the law of possibility. It's in our way. Then perhaps this is nothing more than a prank or etching on the wall, you say? No. From the information you've given us, it's a very intriguing, very meticulous writing on the wall. It's strategic. It's on purpose. I don't want to I don't want to give I don't want to put the possibility of it being completely useless being an option, but I highly doubt it is. For an example, basic rule of a singularity usually goes as that special singularity ruler will add a special singularity rules to its locale. Meaning, for an example, if words or scriptures or written things were give off a divine energy as a rule, then as singularity is now stated, this ACL will have some sort of divinity of sort, magical essence to be precise, and some sort of command will allow it to function its capability as the rules as the rule states. I'm sorry to butt in at a time like this, but from the information that I've cross-referenced and more, and deciphering and reading King Tutankhamun's pile of info, I've just finished. And yeah, that prediction you just said is 100% a bingo. It seems that in this singularity, writings have meanings and give strength. So whatever gets written gives strength. That's right. I bet it's best to know. It's best to show and tell than talking it all the way through. Van Gogh, can we see your memo notes that you've just written, please? Wait, the memo of jokes? No way! It's embarrassing. Please, Van Gogh. Even if it's just the recent one. How, if Master says so. I suppose this one's already been used, so I don't mind you looking. It's only the prior one, okay? The hungry. Yep. Hangry, angry. Hungry, right? And angry. What's wrong with this? No. Well, to be honest, this kind of confirms it, right? Because you wrote this specifically, your Saint Graph has been enchanted with a hungry, converting it to power. This special enchantment has been inscribed to you. Oh, that's whack. Now that I've retorted, I'm starting to get hungry. I see. Due to the word plays and the tie-ins scribbled onto notepad, it inscribed its functionality exactly to its function to its Saint Graph, and afterwards the result was able to pull additional magical energy in exchange for severe hunger was applied to Van Gogh. This is quite dangerous. To be perfectly honest, it's very lethal. A mere simple rhyming scheme like this has caused such an effect like this. I don't know what other unforeseen circumstances would occur. The prediction is impossible. I have nothing but worries now. しかもどうやら書かれたものは、制約や呪縛として働きに後方にある。多分これを使い慣らせる得意点の種だけだ。私たちが便利に利用できるものじゃない。It says, however, I think the problematic part is that how the written things will be applied, whether it be like a curse bindings or a just a meaning sentimentals. How it would work or function out will probably only be controlled or be usable specifically for the owner of the special singularity. I don't think we can utilize it to our advantage, in my honest opinion. With that said, from here on out, I forbade you to write on your notes within while you're in this specific singularity. Do you hear me? That's actually not that problematic for me. It says, well, it wouldn't be a problem for you, right, Protag? After all, you don't have to write reports while you're on the spot. After all. To be perfectly honest, I think you should definitely watch out for it. For any mishaps and slip-ups. Don't go writing on things and accidentally start scribbling, okay? That's all I ask. What kind of rule is that? I don't like this rule that I can't memo my jokes. That's cruel. What about a sketch? Is sketch okay? I think pictures are no problem whatsoever, in my opinion. But do be careful when it comes to signing it, alright? I think that might come to an effect. I see. So now that we've understood that etchings and writings and circumstances of inscriptions will reside strength in this singularity, the inscription of ACL, does anyone know what it would provide or have, perhaps? Well, it could be an acronym of Notaricon, Noticon of things of sort, an acronym of specific things, word key codes or whatnot. Could be the case, but A, C, and L, Noticon. If we were to specifically talk about it, curse spells or names that would have strong meanings. If we were to utilize this combination, there would be many more, and too many, to be honest, to count. Assuming that there's going to be some magical traps and other hindrance along the way, I think trying to investigate and theory test this would take us time. Yeah. Man, what an annoying singularity this is, I gotta say. Well, fine. I just come up with this special singularity's official name. It's gonna be called ACL, an anonymous, clueless locus, aka a location that has no clue with no name. Oh, that said Musta. I have an order from you with all the conversation we just had. If you could. This special singularity is going to be a difficult one to solve. So, this will requires all of us to have critical thinkings and different perspective at play. Specifically, the easiest explanation is the ACL circumstances that we just discussed. Trying to solve a magical incident with a method plan is very inefficient and usually doesn't turn out well. When it comes to magics and divinity, it's got some essence to it. And the divinity becoming materialized or realistic or being a physical manifestation, there are many roads and countless to be as a possibility. It's easy to dissect and understand the finishing point of analysis of how they were to pull it off after it's all done. However, we're now in a special singularity, giving us a peculiar rule that we need to decipher and unravel. And with that ACL, something is someone, a culprit, is trying to accomplish something. It's almost a guaranteed. On top of that, I believe that the understanding and analysis of why done it, right, of the culprit will play a crucial role in this singularity, I believe. It says it's the same as usual, right, sir? We'll be on the same steady pace, being vigilant. I know this might be too much. It might be pestering at this point to repeat the same thing over and over, but do be warned and be careful around your surroundings. Be cautious. In our world and the way of thinking, thought process like this is always the first step. I don't think it would cause you harm to practice cautionary. Make sure anything that you witness with your own eyes, lightings and stained glasses and other trickeries and mimicries, even with a sheer number amount of enemies, do not get frustrated, nor do not get distracted. That's the word. And try to figure out the true mastermind and the meaning of all things. While you are vigilant, we will come up with a counter plan to figure all this out. And the heroic spirits, two of you, I'm entrusting you on a very difficult task. Please, with the sage of knowledge of the pharaohs and the eyes of the artist, I'm pretty sure those key features will play a great role in this singularity. One last time, I'm gonna give you a test. It's an easy TLDR of what we just learned. In this mission, what is your final objective exactly? The first option says recover the Holy Grail and restore the special singularity. And the second option says unravel and solve the mystery of the singularity and properly dissect it or dismantle it. Now you pass. I'm glad that you still remember that. Do not forget that task at hand. That we are on a dismantle mission. That's all I have to say. I hope for your safe return, Protag. A little wordy, but we got things done. How much is chapter 2 here? How thick is chapter 2? Because depending on how thick the chapter 2 is. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. It's two chapters. It's 3 arrows. Chapter 2. Opening Gambit? Opening Gambit. Well, thank you guys so much for waiting, okay? King Tut from here on out, I'll call him Stan. Due to the mass amount of data that we've collected, and we finally finished analyzing it and figuring things out, okay? Here it is. Currently, our situation from we understood and the direction we need to go on is as follows. Let me explain. First and foremost, apparently this singularity, as Stun researched and researched as much as he could, it seems that there's no limits to this density in this location, meaning that it's an endless pit here. First and foremost, this is impossible, right? Weird divine divinity or some sort of godly stuff is being used as a cheat formula for sure. So if I were to analyze this specifically, it seems that more coming closer to contact and analyzing it seems that this location is stabilized by a very 7 large areas of structure. It is a very similar layer up like this. And they're being separated to an extent. And with that, within the 7 territories, in the heart of it all, looks like a servant reading's been detected. I think a Holy Grail war type, or if not, a ritual that includes servants, servants is being used as a ritual, is a high possibility. So our objective now has become a lot more simpler. Contacted with the servants of each sector, gather as much information as we can and squeeze information if necessary. And if needed, stop the ritual from happening once and for all. It says, however, I think it's impossible to just walk there alone. Even though this might be fake, even though this might be a little even though this might just be a mirage of sort to an extent or fake, it's too this place is too big, too large, too wide, and too tricky. I don't think you'll reach the other side even if your life depended on it. So with that, the ability of I and Goho will do her best. Yep. Stan will be the director in figuring things out. Van Gogh will be the muscle. And with those two, so it's essentially Stan will be the brain, Van Gogh will be the muscle. And we will we'll start our dismantling of the deconstruction of a big job of this singularity. From what I've noticed so far, the Cafe Tessera Bay Naito is a very powerful when it comes to terrain destruction. But from what I've noticed as well, is that a very hard concept of a thick wall to pierce it through is difficult. Taikai? That's crazy. So this is where Stan comes into play. Utilizing his magic, Stan can add Van Gogh's Noble Phantasm an anti-dimensional attack, and you can destroy a section of the singularity and move forward. You'll be breaking the labyrinth's wall with this in order to reach the objectives as necessary. The two servants' co-op play of super force pushing things to go on our way. It says, please do be warned that the Van Gogh, as always, will always overwork. Very useful, but have a high risk of cannibalizing herself to death. So be careful. Is this okay? It'll heal up once we get out of the singularity, right? It's not a permanent problem. I can 100% guarantee you that. So, do your very best to fight hunger, okay? And do your very best to do the muscle work required and eat as much as you can. It says utilizing the singularity points and other checkpoints and the remnants and the particles of the dead spirits that you've collected along the way, you can change its properties to a farm and craft some food and food supplies along the way so you can have enough supply. Meaning that practically it's the same concept of playing that game of yours, right? Craft, was it? You'll be digging holes, farming your foods, eating food, and then adventure to a singularity ahead. It seems that your all-nighters and your lessons seems to be proving useful here. Kimi no shiren no kekka zonbun ni kite kuremaita. So yeah, Da Vinci made a joke, same concept of the joke, right? All-nighters and challenge, same concept there. And then it says, due to your all-nighters and your challenge is now approved and it's popping off. Shine it as brightly as possible. And it says, leave it to us, but that's not fair. You get to joke. Sorry. But to be perfectly honest, we're super lucky. Remember, in video games too, usable experiences is always welcome, right? You'll use anything to beat a game. Damn, chapter 2 so big, boy. Oh shit, I gotta go to a specific place, huh? I gotta find a scenario quest. Nani? It's not on my Muppet. So go to the farm and you can farm it more. Requires 5 to create a farm. Nani? I need to go to 3 rooms with service. I gotta go back down and farm. This one is silver and bronze. Damn. Okay, so we'll use oh no, it's gold and bronze. What the balls? What happened to silver? Oh, I get it. If I go to the treasure chest. Got it. This one is gold and bronze. How many gold do I got? Got 1 gold. Let's do it. Oh, do you think it'll... This will... Oh, damn. This is going to take me 5 million years. I can almost feel it. So what I probably have to do is for the next story, I'm going to have to pre-farm. Yeah, I have to pre-farm the stam food. The food. I'm going to have to pre-farm the food. That's what it is. So by tomorrow, we should be able to open every node, so we can just straight farm to like chapter 6. Minecraft is hard. Yeah, we Minecrafted. Boom, boom, boom. Nani? Bro. Girl, what happened? Why you do no damage? Why girl do no damage? Oh my god! The damage to PP very powerful. So since she can't do shit against the sabers, I guess. Yeah, if only my Melisson was MP5 level 120. Yeah. What are you trying to pull though? Oh, I'm just trying to one-shot everything. Just cause, you know. Low key, I might just bring out my El Clasica, which is a Musashi double Castoria. No, for real. Because, look, he's not dying. That's a problem. His boy not dying is a bit of a problem. Best archer Musashi? That's right. I kinda want Alcred's full combo here. Give me Alcred full combo. No full combo for Alcred. That's crazy. I'm losing my patience. Civilization attack is kind of wild. That's a thick ghost. Yo, that mask be thick. For sure, for sure. It's interesting because it's I think we're in the kids' room in the farming location, and then there's the kid that's being possessed, and then like all these bones. Funny vamp, haha. Haha, funny meme. I hurt you. He said, "Come here." Oh, I do no damage to this guy.
いいでしょう。もう知って
Everybody gets a star. I don't have bone. What are you talking
飛び
about?
なさい。彼方の空へ。
Do not have
お前は
cursed
たとえ残
bone.
骸であろうとも
Well, you can technically farm cursed bones in the JP farming sim, so I recommend.
これでやるじゃねえか。消えなさい。
Now that's a lot of
す
damage.
ぐに再開できるでしょう。ただし冥界での話ですが。
Oh, the fact that I can't. Oh man, that's gonna leave a sour taste in my mouth. I just said I don't want to do parts, but low key, I have to finish it here because time's up. I have to go to bed. Yeah, and I need to unlock 3 rooms worthy, which requires me to do. I can't fucking see, it's so peepee tiny. I need to open about 137 of them. That's 137, and I farm 10 per each. So that's gonna require me to farm a node 13 times at least. It's about 14 times I gotta farm. Less, obviously, because now that I got the food, I can get +2 to my farming node, which will make it a little bit better. But that's besides the point. Meaning that I'm gonna hard farm a little bit on this 3 nodes, because by the time you get to it, you'll probably see me farm 3 nodes. So I will have enough. Well, I shouldn't farm too hard, but still. I still gotta farm my ass off. So each day I'll probably hard farm that room. So today I'm gonna hard farm first floor and second floor. Yeah, I'm gonna hard farm first floor and second floor, and then tomorrow it's gonna be third floor and fourth floor. So I will have enough farming shenanigans, so you guys can be excited day by day. Okay. Because apparently you can get the cap right here. And then there is another farming singularity right here where the ghosty goose are. And all the ghosty goose have farming sim. Have you seen the Zeus's news? Yeah, I saw that in League of Legends. Your boy's no longer T1 top lane. We're fucked. GG. GG. The fact that Zeus is not our top lane anymore and it got replaced by that meme lord, it's over. Yay, we got +2 to farming, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's +2 to farming. Yeah, because I gotta farm here because that's another farm room. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty cute. Probably like a mini challenge quest. And then this will probably be the farm up increased gauge. And by the time you guys are here, I'll probably open all the doors to the second floor. But I won't start the quest. Because I'll prep it. So I hate to do this, but yeah, I have to parts this chapter too. Floor's lava? True. Floor do be like lava though. God damn. Watch out. But yeah, I will actually be farming JP somewhere, somehow. God knows. I'll probably be farming while I'm eating dinner today.
この時期、慣れた頃ほど油断しやすいもの。受け取り忘れには今回も。
So, however, ladies and gentlemen, I will be finishing it up. Thank you guys so much for coming. Greatly appreciate it. I am going to be streaming. I'm going to be a little bit earlier tomorrow, so don't worry. I had things to take care of real quick, so needed to do things. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Especially help me out on following the YouTube channel. We're trying to get that 1,000 subscribers. Spreading the word helps out quite a lot. Don't forget to follow us on Discord. If you got any messages, Sparrow Chat's always open for you guys. Love talking about League there. Love talking about FGO there. I try not to spoil too much, but, you know, talk about the current events and whatnot. It's perfectly fine on my end. Other than that, from the looks of it, I'm going to be translating all week, so it is what it is. I'm going to farm as hard as I can. You guys take care of yourself. Have fun. And as always, if you get tut, you let me know. All right. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.